Oh, yes. Well, there you have it. The trade finally working out, showing you guys the emotions, the ups, the downs. Let's talk about this trade. Why did I take it? And what was my overall thought process behind the trade? We're going to pull up the charts. Let's get into it. All right, first things first. What do we got going on? Let's take a look at the chart. I want to start off, we'll start off with the 15-minute chart, see the overall direction. We had the pivot point up here and the VWAP. So I like to always think about where the VWAP's at. I like to think about kind of the overall direction. I would say, you know, really that today the trend is going up, right? The trend's pushing up here. We broke through here. We broke through this resistance. We got up into there. So I can draw my lines on there. And well, now I know the direction. Direction is going up. It's up, up, up at this point. Now, obviously, we did pull back into the VWAP here at the 18,555s. We pull on that pullback. Did we lose like a major support level? No, we basically pulled back into this previous area of resistance, right? Previous area of resistance turning into support is always a very bullish thing. So the first thing we got going on for this trade, this overall idea here for me is very simple. The previous area of resistance turning into support. Check, check, check. Well, check. Now, what else we got? We got the VWAP. Here's the VWAP, the little white line right there. VWAP got touched, double, you know, 2 touches of the VWAP there. The bulls are holding, they're showing strength, the VWAP. We love the VWAP. We see the VWAP. Well, we've also got this fair value gap, this volume imbalance here. So we had this breakout candle. We went straight up with really no pullback into this price action here. So that basically leads us to, basically, you know, the market wants to kind of go back into that level, test it a little bit, see what's actually going on, you know, see, is there actual support? Was that kind of just a squeeze? And vice versa. You kind of pull back in these levels, we start to consolidate, and then we kind of work on setting up for that next move higher, right? Or the target. So earlier today, we talked about that 18,600 level. It got tapped. This morning's action really was terrible. And then afternoon. So the afternoon, we actually got a move. The market moved in the afternoon. The morning, not so much. But guess what? Again, you know, VWAP holding here and turning support. And again, kind of holding there, turning into support in the market. Now up there to the 18,599. So obviously in hindsight, we see this now. We broke out. Now we're looking at it. But when I go back from the 15-minute chart, I look at the 5-minute chart, I get rid of all this again. What do we got? We got the VWAP there. We know that VWAP support. We pulled back into this previous area of resistance, turning into support. Boom, bang, bang, whatever you want to say. And well, VWAP, pull back. I like it. We've also got this kind of pullback, just, you know, overall natural kind of pullback into this trend there. So just kind of looking for things like, why would the market move back there? What's the reason for it to move back there? And vice versa. We're kind of always looking to see, you know, what are kind of the reasons to do what we do, I guess. Kind of see those setups. So right now the market's still pushing up here. We got that pivot point coming up there. We got 2 minutes here. I might actually take another trade. Looking at this now, possibly take another trade here. Another account. See what happens here at 350 algorithm. 350 algorithm. But again, just kind of breaking that down. We got the 5-minute chart. We go to the 2-minute chart. You can see that support was forming there. I ended up getting long when we broke above kind of that level there. And this was, well, like right in here was my area that I ended up getting long at for that breakout. So it worked out beautifully for me. We kind of had that little kind of mini bear flag that broke to the upside. And that's been happening a lot lately. But you think, you know, we've got the VWAP there. We got that support. We saw the fair value gap. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Previous area of resistance turning into support. Bang, bang, bang.